Welcome, ladies, to Mindset Monday. It is July the 20th. My name is Alicia, and I am a holistic health coach who support women in creating lives that feel sustainable, nourishing, and grounded. Over the past 2 weeks, we've talked about how the gut is a messenger and how stress can influence digestion. Today, I want to discuss how the gut affects far more than digestion. When most people think about gut health, they think about bloating, constipation, diarrhea, reflux, gas, and stomach pain. Those are certainly important symptoms, but they are only part of the picture. What researchers have discovered over the last couple of decades is that the gut is connected to nearly every major system in the body. The gut communicates with the brain, the immune system, and with hormones. It influences information, metabolism, and nutrient absorption. Additionally, the gut even plays a role in mood, focus, cravings, and energy. This is why women often experience symptoms that seem completely unrelated. They may have digestive symptoms, but they may also have brain fog, fatigue, difficulty concentrating, mood changes, anxiety, depression, sugar cravings, joint discomfort, skin issues, sleep disturbances, or hormone imbalances. And they never realize there may be an underlying connection. To understand this, we need to talk briefly about the microbiome. Inside your digestive tract lives trillions of microorganisms. Collectively, they are known as the gut microbiome. Many of these organisms are beneficial. They help with digestion of food, produce vitamins, support the immune system, help regulate inflammation, assist with hormone metabolism, as well as produce compounds that influence brain function. When the microbiome is healthy and diverse, the body tends to function more efficiently. However, when the microbiome becomes disrupted, symptoms can begin appearing throughout the body. This disruption is called dysbiosis. Dysbiosis does not mean someone is sick. It simply means the balance of organisms may be less than ideal. Now, let's talk about why this matters. Approximately 70% of the immune system resides within or around the digestive tract. Think about that for a moment. Most women spend years focusing on their symptoms while completely overlooking one of the most important systems influencing those symptoms. As you can see, the gut is one of the major control centers of the body. Another fascinating discovery is something called the gut-brain axis. This refers to the constant communication occurring between the digestive system and the brain. These signals travel in both directions. The brain influences the gut, and the gut influences the brain. This helps explain why stress can affect digestion, but it also helps explain why gut imbalances may influence mood, concentration, motivation, and emotional well-being. Many women have experienced this firsthand without realizing it. They notice more brain fog, fatigue, cravings, less resilience, difficulty focusing, feeling mentally off. And often they blame themselves. But sometimes there is a biological component that deserves attention. Now, let me be very clear. Not every case of anxiety, depression, fatigue, or brain fog originates in the gut. Human health is far more complex than that. However, the gut is one piece of the puzzle that deserves consideration. And unfortunately, it is a piece that many women have never been taught about. So, what damages the microbiome? Many things can contribute. Repeated antibiotic exposure, chronic stress, poor sleep, highly processed diets, very low fiber intake, excessive alcohol, certain illnesses, chronic inflammation, years of dieting, lack of dietary variety, and modern lifestyles that keep the nervous system activated for long periods of time. The good news is that the microbiome is dynamic. It changes throughout life, and that means positive changes can occur as well. Women often ask, what is the first thing I should do? The answer is usually much less dramatic than people expect. Healing the gut does not typically begin with extreme protocols. It often begins with foundations. Eating a wider variety of plant foods, increasing fiber gradually, supporting regular bowel movements, managing stress, improving sleep, staying hydrated, moving the body consistently, reducing ultra-processed foods where possible, eating slowly, chewing thoroughly, as well as creating regular meal patterns. These habits create the conditions that allow the body to function more effectively. And this is an important distinction. We are not trying to force the body to heal. We are trying to create an environment where healing becomes easy. Many women spend years searching for the perfect supplement, diet, or protocol. Meanwhile, they are sleeping for 5 hours a night, rushing through meals, carrying enormous amounts of stress, and eating very little fiber. The fundamentals matter. The body pays attention to what happens constantly, not occasionally. As we continue through this month, we're going to discuss some of the common signs that the gut may be asking for support, including irritable bowel syndrome or IBS, digestive discomfort, food sensitivities, and other symptoms women frequently experience. But for today, I want you to walk away with one major takeaway. The gut is not just a digestive organ. It is one of the most influential systems in your entire body. And when women begin improving gut health, they are often surprised by what improves alongside it, which is why the gut deserves far more attention than it typically receives. If you're navigating your own relationship with food, body, or health, and would like to learn more about the Empower Her journey or join my free Facebook group, you can find the information in the links below. And I'll see you next week right here for Mindset Monday.